Sometimes when you're sewing, you make a mistake or you sew a seam that you didn't mean to sew, and there is always a way to remedy that. So you get your handy seam ripper out, and it will help you to take out any seam that you've made a mistake on. There's a couple of methods that you can use to rip out seams. One is to go on either side, and you just catch one of the stitches with the very tip of the seam ripper. So you're going to catch the stitch, and you can see it's on the seam ripper, and if you just gently, there's like a little knife in there, it will cut that seam. Now remember that you've back stitched here, so you're actually going to have a couple of stitches rather than just one line at this point. If you do this, then you can kind of pick at the seam, and the thread, which you can see, will work its way out. And I can just work my way down, taking out all of the stitches. You can see my thread here is coming out right here. And that is one way. Another way, once you get it started, and this is kind of the way that I do it, is I will separate, hold the two fabrics open with one hand, and then I just work my way as I kind of pull it open and take out these stitches. You just need to be really careful when you're doing that, that you're only catching the stitches and cutting the stitches and not the fabric. So either method that you choose, you have to just work your way slowly all the way down your seam to where you've made your mistake. So I've ripped out all of this, and if I need to, I could go to the end, or I could re-sew the part where I made the mistake.